I hope everyone is having an amazing day today. Welcome to my channel. Let's talk about it. This topic I'm going to touch on is a bit sad, but it's a feel-good story at the same time. It's about 42-year-old Demetria Brown. This was the black law enforcement officer that made national headlines last week. She was the former detention officer for the Los Angeles County Probation Department. So back in June, she decided to quit her job, sell her home, pack her bags, which was 13 duffel bags to be exact, and go relocate to Mexico. She's residing in Puerto Vallarta. So this area, this city is famous for the 1960s film The Night on the Laguna. So she's very happy there. I know it was a tough decision for her, and she left because right before then was the George Floyd murder. So that was the deciding factor for her, which was a tough decision for her to make. But before then, she was already thinking about relocating. And what's going on now, maybe you guys might not know, a lot of black Americans are leaving America, leaving the country to go to Caribbean countries, they're going to African countries, so on and so on. And this is called Blaxit, guys. So I know what some of you guys may be thinking, like, for real, people are leaving? No, it's serious. People are leaving. They're going to Canada. They're going to other places where they feel like they would be not the minority, the majority, so they'll blend in. They don't have to fear law enforcement. They don't have to, they can feel more comfortable. But with Demetria, this was tough for her because she come from law enforcement and she's seen some racial discrimination. She's seen some just prejudices and injustices. For example, so she was a detention officer for 16 years, so from 2004. So she's seen where a white juvenile will get off for the same type of crime a black kid would do, a black teenager would do, and a black teen will get the time, and they would have to do the time, and the white person would walk off for something even probably worse, and then a black person will get time for stealing pretzels or something from the store. So she got to see that, and that was definitely unsettling for her throughout the years. But she felt that her and her colleagues, they did good work, tried to change the narrative. And it goes back to the reason why she got into law enforcement, Demetria, because her father was in prison since she was young, and he recently got out before she went to Mexico. So she wanted to prove to her family that she's not what her father was. She doesn't have to be in the prison system. So she wanted to kind of change that narrative for herself. And why she chose Mexico, we'd be thinking the same thing. She's a black woman in Mexico, but she actually visited a few times before deciding there. And she was deciding too between a South African country, but she went there because she visited a few times. And Demetria did say as well too to the media that she loved traveling. She previously was in Iceland, India, Mexico. There was a country in Africa she was at as well too, and she got to see how they were living, and she just felt like it was like less injustice there compared to America. And for people that haven't traveled, I would definitely say go travel outside the country, and even travel within the country. There's 50 states. Definitely get out your comfort zone, out of Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, wherever you're at, just go travel. I think you'll definitely learn a lot. But I wanted to make that video to really touch on it, to see like, damn, I thought she left because she was being targeted, being law enforcement, but she was a juvenile detention, officer. So she wasn't targeted. It was more what she was seeing. And to give you a little background about her even more, you would be thinking like, damn, she just left. She has a family too, guys. She left her family behind. So she has a grown son. He lives in Arizona, and she has a daughter that lives with her ex-husband, which she's 16. They reside in Southern California, and the young girl, the teenager, she is likely to go live with her mother in Mexico right after school. So that's a big deal. So I can understand that as well too. But this is getting more popular, that black people are leaving America because of racism that they're facing and the injustices. And Demetria, she did mention too that in Mexico, when she's not afraid of police, and that was big for her to say, not to be afraid of police. She said, I walk past police and they wave. And I was just like, not to say they don't wave here, but I think black Americans are afraid. They are afraid of the cops. They're afraid of being pulled over, being frisked, being locked up, being targeted, whatever it may be. But a lot of people are not hearing about blacks leaving America, but it's actually getting popular. Again, it's called Blaxit. They are leaving America and they're gonna go relocate somewhere else. But for her to give it all up, that says a lot. But what she's gonna be doing now, she's going to start her own business, which is life coaching, and do like a travel vlog, because she loves to travel. So it'll be, I guess, pretty cool to see a black woman moving around Mexico. And I think there's 1.5 million US citizens living in Mexico. So you guys are probably asking, damn, that's a lot. But to break it down, it's retirees, people that retire, they go live there, and it's Mexican, American born Mexicans. They go back to live with their parents back in Mexico. They're born in America and they say, I'm gonna leave, and then go live in Mexico with their family. So but that's still a lot of people. And some digital people too that can move around for work. They're moving out to Mexico and living there. So I just when I found out about this story, I was like, wow, that's amazing just to see. Like, it's sad to see her go, our people go, our citizens, because of racial injustice and racism. Like, damn, to see you go, that's sad. But the good side of it, the feel good side, is that you can go somewhere and be happy. And it's not just about the money, it's about living a lifestyle and having the freedoms and the safetyness of being free, and not have to feel that police brutality, or keep watching your fellow man be killed by the hands of police, right? And I think that was the end of it for her when she seen George Floyd. Like I said, it was a public lynching, and by Derek Chauvin and the other officers. He was, foot on his neck and knee on his neck and all that. It was unbelievable. And you have other countries, they're coming out, especially African countries like Ghana and other countries there. The ministers are saying, you guys are welcome. Black people, come home. They're saying, come home where you belong. You don't have to face any racism and prejudices, and you're home. Come back home, and don't stay somewhere where you're not welcome. And I was like, damn, it's like, I have no, listen guys, so just because I'm making a story, I'm not leaving America. This is my country, I'm staying here, even though people that left, this is their country too. But you got to deal with the good and the bad, and this is the process that we have to go through to get the justice we need and change and reform. So I love America. I don't like what's going on and what's happening, but I'm from here, and I definitely want to see changes ASAP. It needs to happen now, not 5-10 years from now. But I have no plan on leaving or anything like that. I can see myself like having like a second home in another country or an island, yeah. But she did say too, Demetria, she did say that she has she's definitely not giving up her citizenship in the US, which she'll be smart not to do. If she, listen, a lot of times people keep their citizenship because what if they either want to come back, but Social Security, you give that up, I don't think you get Social Security. She's smart. She's like, I'm 42, another 20-something years, I could cash out. She get a check, so she'll get her check. But I want to make that video just to kind of, like I said, my videos are gonna be thought-provoking. They're not gonna be about somebody walking down the street and they tripped. I'm not doing a video about that. I'm only doing thought-provoking videos that have everybody just thinking outside the box and giving you guys perspectives and opinions on things that we don't really think about much, but it makes you think like, wow, that's like, you know, it's good. It's good for the mind. But tell me what you guys think about Demetria Brown leaving America, leaving her California roots, her comfort zone, quitting her career, which she was there almost 20 years. So you already know she was gonna damn sure get a pension too. For her to leave, I just want to know, do you think she did the right thing? Do you think it was stupid? Do you think it was smart? What's your opinion about it? And let's have that dialogue, that conversation. But again, guys, I thank you for your continued support. And like the video, share the video, subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace and love.